Hello, and welcome back to some more Minecraft. I did some more mapping. I'm addicted to mapping. I think it's a good thing. I like the look of them. It's like painting. I made this painting. All I had to do was fly around. Still no mangrove swamp. What I ended up doing was 1, 2. Oh. Oops. 3, 4, 5. 5 more. And a lot of guardian temples. We need sponges. A lot of sponges. We know where to look. Found another, what are they called? Outposts? They are called, no idea. It's on the other map. Villager outpost. Another one down here as well. Neither one had the allays. So just this one, which is good. It's closest. Otherwise, lots of villages. I'm starting to think one of these things where, I wish to change how I'm doing it. I've been making all villages green. I feel like I should have picked a specific color for each type of village. So like these ones down here are savanna. And maybe we'll learn how to interpret the map. Like this is what's it called? Dark wood? What's the dark one? Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Dark. Dark oak. Got it. Easy. Dark oak forest, where the woodland mansion is, obviously, I guess. This, I assume, is plains, but this, I believe, is jungle. Maybe not, actually. This is jungle, I know for sure. I think that's jungle, too, some of it. But yeah, now I'm second guessing. Maybe this is jungle? Are you jungle? I don't remember. Anyway, this is jungle. Some of it's jungle. The rest, savanna. Anyway, yeah. As for what are we going to do today, I think a bunch of random stuff. What I'm planning to do is do another row of 5 maps to the south. If I don't find the mangrove swamp in those 5, I don't know if I want to explore any more that way or north. I might save that for a future update. I know 1.20 will offer new generation, or at least new loot to be found in those chests and things. So if I generate all this stuff in 1.19, then we'll be out of luck. Assuming I'm still playing it in 1.20. So yeah, what I might end up doing is looking it up. Same thing I did with the savanna and the ice spikes long ago. I basically used a program to figure out where I could locate those two. And that's why it's so far away. But we just tunneled in the nether and then plopped down a portal. So I'll probably do the same thing. Figure out where it is, and then we'll travel there in the nether. But so far, enjoying the traveling, and it's kind of fun just to see what you stumble on, and maybe we'll run into it. So yeah, let's do some random stuff. This used to be our slime farm. Our slime farm they used to get broken up, I think, with lava. I can't remember. And then the little guys would come up here, and then they'd fall in here, and they'd bounce around, and they'd glitch out. And this used to activate a piston. It doesn't anymore. But I made it a manual trigger for our fireworks display. And we can do it as much as we want. Yeah, it still has the random factor. So that one we only got 1. I also moved them up. They were firing quite low, so now they're right here. And I changed most of them to duration 3s. I took out all the 1s, I think. Left some of the 2s, but I made some new ones. Maybe we'll check it out when it gets dark if I can remember. There's some like stars. Nope. White and blue and yellow. Nope. Try again. Nope. That one's nice though. That's one of the ones I think we made together. That's that tall blue one. Any second now. One more time. Waste all the rockets. No. Okay, well, it's in there. There it is. So those are one of the secondary ones that only fire occasionally. So yeah, I did that. What I discovered is also, while I'm flying around, this village is in the spawn chunks. So I believe the bee farm keeps working. So we have a decent amount of honey. I also switched out some things, so what's 7 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 of them are doing shears. And I guess there's 7 and 7? Yeah, half and half. Because I think I want to use some of these blocks for the build. And then I also used a bit of this already, which I'll show you. So I started laying out the building. This is jungle, but this is going to be replaced with the mangrove wood. And yeah, so this is, let's get up high. It's getting nighttime. We'll get some legit fireworks. So the idea, well, we're high for a moment. I can't hover. So I'd like to put a farm in the middle and then trap a villager in here. And I'm thinking I kind of want to be nice to my villagers, as nice as one can be. But I'm going to have another villager in here as well. So I'm going to create some suites, I think, like some attachments. So they'll live in here, but they'll have a room, they'll have a place to sleep and all that. And they'll go through their day, and one will work the field. Oops. And one will collect the food. And then there'll be bees. So I was thinking we could have a row of bees on this side and a row on the other side. And the way I'm going to set it up, it won't be optimal. They may not even fly across the crops to help pollinate and grow them, which I think they can do, because their flowers are going to be in front. And since they have flowers close, I don't know if they'll fly across. Yeah. So there's a lot of string in the air. I don't know if you can see that. That's from the old tree farm. So I prevented trees from growing too tall if I planted oaks. I haven't bothered to get rid of that yet, but I probably will. So yeah, I think this will work. This is the size of it that I was thinking. We'll probably take this road and bring it over this way. I kind of check to see how much room we have. And in terms of servicing the farm, we'll be able to do it here. There'll be a little access where we can collect the honey. And I think I'll make one side honey and one side honeycomb. And yeah, but we'll keep working on that, and would like to have that wood first though. But we could build a lot of it without it and then add it in after the fact. While traveling, I decided just to collect everything. So in these 2 shulker boxes is everything that I found while looking for those first 6 I did, and then the other 5. So this is from both trips. And I don't know, I kind of collected everything, even though I didn't think I really needed it. Like, we have enough resources, but ended up getting 15 hearts of the sea. Only a couple nautilus shells. Though I did start to fight drowns when I found those little enclosures, and I did manage to get 1 trident. So we have a trident, which we'll probably put channeling on, I think, so we can make lightning. I'm not sure. I have to get another one, maybe for Riptide. But yeah, so that's kind of what I ended up collecting. Obviously, it's a lot easier to collect when you're flying. I'm trying to think, like, early game. I did play once from the beginning in in a world on my laptop. I only got to the point of getting to the end, I think, and then that was about as far as I played. But I do remember looking for treasures. It wasn't a bad way to get some early loot. I also took the opportunity to farm some turtle eggs whenever I came across them on the beaches, which might be useful for a gold farm if we build one. Found a couple horns. Those were at the pillager outposts. And I just collected a bit of this, which I think we could get from bartering with piglins eventually, but don't have that set up. Also started stealing some hay from the villages, which goes against being nice to them, I suppose. But yeah, I just kind of picked up everything. Mostly. Didn't always, but... And I didn't stop at every ship I saw, but stopped at many. Okay, I want to show you something. I changed this. Not really important, but just tried to make an easier way to farm. So when I grow a tree, I don't have to go run around and collect all the saplings and things. I can get most of it swept towards me. So we have these, like, I don't know what we called them before, but I call them like guardians. There's going to be 6 of them, I think. One at each beacon location. But I only built 2. This one's made out of coal blocks and quartz. Otherwise, I think they're identical. This one used to be made out of obsidian. I decided to throw in some copper to see how that would look. Let's get a better look at him. I think I like it, but in hindsight, I maybe should have kept the obsidian and built another one out of copper. So we might rebuild the obsidian one somewhere else and just have each one be its own unique build. So this one's kind of copper. And I did make use of some of the honeycomb so that we could keep them tarnished or keep them at a specific level. I didn't have enough honey at the time though, so I think it's kind of incomplete. Maybe we could add a few more. There we go. And did I do... Yeah, your elbow's done. Backside's done. Yeah, his head doesn't look like it's done. They're all the same. So why don't we do a couple there. And... Oh yeah, none in here. Let's see. 2, 1, 1, 1. And... Sure. Some randomness to it. Other thing I would like to try. No. Yes? Cut. Is that what I want to do? Maybe? What if we changed his teeth? Your teeth are dull, sir. You need some nice shiny copper. Oops. Some nice shiny copper ones. And we'll make sure to wax these. We could make stairs too. Let's, hold on a second. Of course, we'll need more than... Oh, 16? I don't know if I meant to do that many. Whoops. Ooh. Your teeth. Oh, I may not be able to get it to connect the way I want because of these. It's unfortunate. Okay. Let's make one out of that. Oh, it turns into 4. Really? It turns into 8. Huh. That's unexpected. Okay. I don't know about this, but we're doing it. Oh no, wait, I need one more. These ones kind of look like molars. Not Space Engineers molars, but teeth molars. Okay. No idea. They're kind of goofy looking, but I like them. Oh, and I changed his eyes out for copper rods, so they can also be lightning collectors. Okay. Yeah, anyway, that's something else I did. I was doing this because I do need some of the azalea for that, the bee greenhouse. So I've been collecting some leaves and stuff. Another thing I did is there's beacons in this, 4 of them. And the beacon base used to be right here. So I relocated it further down. It did require me to, kind of obstruct some of this stuff, but I figure we'll figure that out later. The intention of this is to allow, because we're lower down now, as we dig further down, I think a beacon only works, or it used to, if I remember correctly, 50 levels below where the beacon is. So we're at Y2 right now. So it used to be positioned such that it would reach bedrock, but any lower and it wouldn't. So yeah, I lowered it down so that we'll have coverage when we're down here. And I'm going to lower the ones in the corners as well. But this one was particularly high just because of where it was located. Other benefit of our honeycomb is we can make candles. So I thought maybe we could start adding them in places. Sure. Also added a note block. That lets us know that the fireworks is going to go off soon, so that we don't miss it. I don't know how soon. Soonish. But not soon enough. I heard a piston. It was supposed to trigger. That piston was it supposed to trigger. Why didn't it trigger? May not have tested this properly. I added in a bunch more redstone, which means I probably broke it. Yeah, that was supposed to trigger that. Why no go? My redstone is poor. I would have thought that would work. No? Oh? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Which is probably true. I kind of know what I'm doing sometimes. Haphazardly so. All the traveling around and mapping, I thought maybe we could adapt this farm. There's a flaw. And I'm using a lot of cyan because that's for the guardians. And I have very few cyan sheep. So I tried breeding them, not realizing that the baby can just walk out. And there it goes. So what I'm thinking of is trying to create a a dispenser variant. Though I don't know if I want to put them all into one, or like I've seen it done where you just have one sheep and then one dispenser over its head and it'll just slowly trickle charge. I'm thinking we'll spare all these ones. We'll just lower them into the ground. I think I think Etho displayed this well. He created a very simple one where he just put a dispenser in the corner, so I might replicate that from memory. Because mobs can tend to, as you can see with these pigs, clump in the corners. So if we just lowered that whole section down and just kept them all together in one enclosure and put maybe a dispenser in each corner that was activated by, I'm not sure what, pressure plate. Would that work? Or would they activate the pressure plate? Just thinking about how we'd collect it. Hopper or hopper minecart? Not sure. That's a thought. What's underneath here? Not much. Okay. I'm just kind of going with this. Not sure if it'll work. I don't necessarily want to drop them down yet. Let's figure out the mechanics. Is that my redstone box? It is. So we're going to need a dispenser. We're going to need a hopper. We might be able to trigger it. Can we trigger it with string? I don't think my fireworks works anymore automatically. Yay! Okay, so let's pick a place. Do you need to be sheared? How tall are you? Okay, you're greater than 1 block, so can we shear you at this height? Could we do something like this? Excuse me. I don't want to hurt you. I mean, we could even maybe put it in the ground. I'm also just wondering, can a sheep eat the grass if there's string on top of it? And okay, well, let's just see. Let's wire this up. Oh, hello. Are you going to help? Stay. Repeater? Oops, sorry. Can we do something as simple as this? Okay. You, if you could just go into the middle, I mean the corner. Can I entice you with this delicious wheat? Yes. Now go in the corner, please. Okay. That'll work. Here you go. So then we just need to collect. Well, I mean, we don't need them to eat the grass in the corner, I suppose. They'll eat grass and then they'll wander into the corner. Eat grass anywhere. Then it's a matter of... Okay, would you like some more? Let's see where it falls. Yes. Could you go for a second trimming? So nice of you to have grown your wool again. Wish I could throw it on the ground and you'd run to it. Ah! Okay, well, I don't think it'll land right there. I feel like we almost need this whole 3x3 area. Well, let's do that. At least for a test. Can change this later. What do I want? I need another box. Perfect. Maybe if I put you in the hole first, you'll... Okay. Might be able to get away with just 2x2. However, let's do 3x3 anyway. And for now, I'm just going to do this one corner. But eventually, I might do all the corners. I'm just worried we'll remove too much grass. Could also use like a hopper minecart traveling underneath the ground, but put that down just for looks. Okay. And close that up. And this will be our temporary access. Just to see if it's working and how well it's working. Okay. I guess it's time. We're gonna just go for it. Oops, maybe I should lower you one block at a time. Oh, I'm doing it the wrong way. Lower you one block at a time and then do the exact opposite. Perfect. Okay. And I'm still doing it. Don't know how to do it right. It's hard doing it right. I'll just heal you all with potions. I'll be back. Yeah, sure. This might have been a mistake. Oh, wait. No, you must fall in. Oh, well, some might be roaming the village now for... No. What do you... Nobody wants to go in here? Strange. Ah. I'll get you in there eventually. Law number 1. Maybe we need a clock? Yeah, it won't work if they're just always activating the string. Okay, well, good to know. Nice try. You are not a bee. An idea, though this will get rid of the moss. Oh, that's not, is it the right spot? Yes. What I'm thinking is we maybe, maybe not. What if we, okay. We'll lower this down one. Don't come out. Does this still work down here? Oh, it should work down there. And then we activate a piston up here. For now with a glass block so we don't hurt you. And now when it, oh, you are so not facing the way I thought you would be. Or hoped you would be, at least. There we go. I mean, that works too. Okay, everyone. I need you to vacate the corner for a moment so we can reset. I don't know if this will actually work long term. It'll probably break, but let's just see if we can manually trigger it first. Seems pretty perfect. No flaws at all. It's most definitely not shearing them, though, is it? Why not? It seemed like a pretty flawless execution. Oh, there. So maybe just not close enough? What if we do a less of a punch you in the face kind of clock? Other than being obnoxious, probably getting on our nerves, I don't think this is the best way of doing it. But also, I don't just want a clock running, like, endlessly. Also, punching the sheep in the face with the glass block seems not the best approach. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this, though, for now. Let me know what you think would be a better alternative. Probably anything. It works. I mean, it does shear sheep. It does collect wool. It just means we're going to have a clock running forever. Like, it'll never stop. Just... it's like it's shearing them by hitting them in the face. Not my finest work, I must say. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. And please tell me how to do it better, and I'll keep thinking as well. It works! I realize part of my folly is I've just created a clock. It's not being triggered by the string anymore. It's just the piston is activating the observer is activating the piston. However, I believe it would function the same regardless. And the only way I could change it, I mean, we could try. Maybe. Excuse me. I need to put that right there. There we go. Okay. Chest, you are now poorly situated. I think we could just... No, then we won't be able to open the chest. Okay, keep changing. Okay. Now, I still need to prime it because they're right in the corner. So we will push them away once. Okay. Now they're not activating the string. Darn. Okay, working. Not working. So they're still able to be both pushed, but the string can still be activated. So our clock method was better. This may eventually work if they happen to clear out of the corner. But yes, more pondering is needed. If I just stand here with wheat. Excellent. Semi-automatic. Oh. Is this better than it was? I don't know. I don't think so. It's different. It's different than it was. We could do better. Anyway, this was fun. Well, we fixed a few things, we broke a few things, we then fixed the things we broke, and broke them again. I've also been working on a little modification to this, just so I can use it in that. I'm just trying to figure out some mechanics. So I made this thing simply to return the bottles and then stop itself. So before I just have a lever and it would go back and forth and then I'd walk away and I'd forget about it and it would just continually go forever and ever. Now it'll go, but we have a detector rail here. So when it's empty, it'll stop. But as long as there's bottles in it, it'll trigger this comparator, which will reactivate this rail. There's probably a better way I could still do it. It's kind of wasteful to have it come all the way down, so I might be able to keep it up there. But as you see, now that it's empty, it stays. So we'll do something like that in the big build. And we'll wrap it up here. I'm going to leave you with this view of our little village as the sun sets, and hopefully some fireworks will join us. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time.